This is Brian Caplicki with the McGovern-Caplicki team. Today we are with Anna Tranchina from Walden Savings Bank. Is it bank?
Yes.
I don't even know anymore. I'm sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
We just wanted to take a minute, and I don't know if it's dark in here or whatever, but wanted to take a minute and talk about what products you guys have, and because the rates are seem like they're flying up and doing this and doing that. I don't even know where they're at today. Where are they?
They're at least 7.25%.
All right. And
that's for 30 years.
That's a 30-year fixed
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
Cool. All right. And that's a far cry from where we were maybe a year ago, maybe even 6 months ago for that
Correct.
matter.
Correct.
So that's been good. They've been climbing, and one thing that we've talked about is an arm. And you've gotten some of our clients into a 10-1 arm, which I think is a great product, and that's why we wanted to bring that out to people that were looking at doing that. So can you tell me a little bit about that?
Absolutely. I feel very comfortable with a 10-1. I had one. I've actually had a couple of them all through the course of my lifetime buying homes. I've been doing mortgages for over 33 years. And 10 years is a secure time for, obviously, the rates are going to go down. Will we see them go down in the next couple of years? Probably not. It might take closer to 5 years, but you've got the security of 10 years.
And really, what people don't realize, how long is the average person in a house?
Correct. And typically it's 8 years.
Yeah, so 7 to 10 years they're saying. And people, with the Great Recession, people took a little bit longer to get their equity back in their house.
Right.
So they pushed it a little bit further than it was. The average 7 to 8 years. It was a little bit more, but most people aren't in their house more than 10 years.
Correct.
So.
Correct.
But we also feel like it's going to come down in the next 5 years, that you might be able to refinance and be able, so it's a good bet.
Correct. I had done this loan 5 years ago, and last year when the rates were amazing, it was year 4, and that's when I refinanced.
Oh, there you go. You did it yourself.
Yeah, I did it myself.
So that's a good idea.
Yeah.
And what's that rate right now?
Now it is at 4 3/4.
All right, so that's a great rate. I mean, I bought my first house back in 2000, and it was like 7.5.
Sure.
You know what I mean? I wasn't in the 80s because I'm not that old.
What do you say, Brian?
Well, listen. I didn't say you bought a house in the 80s. So that's awesome. So that's a great way where that's affordable for people. So, and because a lot of people have lost buying power, affordability with the rates going up.
Sure.
So that will put them back into a better rate and a better class, I think.
Absolutely.
Are there any downsides of that? Because people say, hear ARM and oh my God, that's what caused the whole, subprime BS back in 8, 9. What's the downsides of doing an ARM?
Well, when people think of an ARM, they used to think of the ARMs that the banks used to have years ago, the brokers. They were 1-year ARMs, 2-year ARMs. The rates are not going to go down in a year or 2 years.
Yeah.
10 is significantly different. So, of course, I don't have a crystal ball, and let's say in 10 years the rates have not gone down, then you're obviously affected by what can happen. This particular loan has a 2-year cap and a 6-year lifetime.
Right.
So,
cool.
Okay.
Awesome.
And when you refinance, the costs are so much less because you don't have the attorney, your escrows. Unless you go to a different bank, then you're moving. You're going to get back the escrow money that you put into this bank. If you were to go to a different lender, you have to start a new one with them, but you're going to get paid back.
Cool. Are there any other products that you handle that I know you do construction loans and obviously typical, regular conventional loans too, right?
Right. Regular conventional loans, construction loans, land loans, renovation loan, which was the loan I did. I had found a house that I loved, and I loved the bones, and I did all the renovations on it. And then we do equity loans in case anyone would like to take equity out of their house to invest in something else.
Cool. You put a pool in.
I put a pool.
Take the money out and put a pool in.
That's right.
And lastly, just how do we get a hold of you?
So you could reach me either through Facebook, or my cell phone number is 845-234-8310, and I am with Walden Savings Bank.
And you're bilingual, which I love.
Sí, hablo español.
Yeah, I don't know what she just said, but I believe her. So thank you so much. Call Anna. She's great. We really appreciate it, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Brian.